Hi, everybody. So glad for you guys to wait up for me.
Yeah,
Very
we
kind
were
of you.
just getting started. So, okay, I figure since we're gonna start, since we have some guests with us, um, I'll let President Vanderhoeven, if you want to introduce Stephanie, that would be great.
So thank you very much for allowing the last minute request to join the meeting this morning. I think I waited all the way until yesterday to ask. Cody, one of the ways that you could actually join meetings on time would be to set the alarm for a little bit earlier. If you were just to push it back just a few minutes, then
That's we all know that's too involved. I prefer people to send me a hurried text. It gets my adrenaline going. Gets me excited for the meeting.
yeah.
What you're saying though.
And so I'm just kidding, Cody. Cody is actually my boss. Cody is the student representative to the Board of Trustees. And for another 6 weeks, I think you are officially my boss. So I probably should not have started the meeting by saying something negative about you. I'm just kidding. You know, I'm kidding. I am really, really excited this week for a couple of reasons. One, I'm starting to sense a buzz back on this campus. We have a big event that's happening tomorrow with enrollment, and the interest in the registration for that event has far exceeded our expectations, and really super excited. I was just saying out in the hallway that I'm actually really excited to come to work on a Saturday for the first time in well over 2 years. You know, it's been so bizarre to not have these interactive opportunities, which make this job so much more fulfilling. You know, I'm not in the classroom, and I don't get to spend much time with students, and that's not in my nature. It's not in my DNA. And I really am excited to be here tomorrow to see the buzz on campus. So that's one thing. The second reason, and even more important than that, is that we have for a very long time recognized that we as an institution can do better to build an equitable environment for our students and for our employees that really maximizes our opportunity to provide services and opportunities to students who may have, at least in a traditional sense, not received very much attention from educational institutions, including our own. And for many years, I have worked with the DEI team, the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion team, on designing a new position at the college that would be designed not with any one thing in specific, but with a general ability to work with the leadership team, to work with human resources, to work with student services, to work with institutional research, to work with workforce development, to work with our faculty, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, to make sure that we are making decisions and allocating resources that keep in mind a lens towards diversity, equity, and inclusion. And our attempts to do that did get stalled at the prior, you know, we were getting pretty close and ready to move forward at the beginning of the pandemic. And as you all know, it's become it was very difficult to move forward with anything other than crisis level activity for a very long time. But I'm very excited today to introduce to you Stephanie Williams. Stephanie is in her 5th day at the Mount. She made it. She has yet to accomplish anything. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. See, she knows that I'm going to joke. You've already seen that. Yeah, there she goes. You know, I will never stop my attempts at humor. So I have already been blown away by Stephanie and the meetings that she's already reaching out and meeting folks and having hallway conversations and really doing a deep dive on our draft of our strategic plan and the Commonwealth's equity agenda and all that. And I thought that this would be a good opportunity here, even in the first week, to be able to at least introduce herself to the Student Senate and be able to answer any questions about vision or those types of things that you all might have. So Stephanie, welcome. And I'll turn it over to you to introduce yourself.
Thank you very much. So as Jim mentioned,
thank you.
I have to remember to stop calling you Dr. Vanderhooven. So as Jim mentioned, I am Stephanie Williams. So I'm the new Chief Diversity Executive. Super excited to be here. I'm actually coming from municipal government, but prior to that, I did work in higher education for about 15 years. So I had somebody ask me, they said, oh, I didn't know that you had any experience in higher ed. I have had experience in higher ed as a student affairs practitioner for many, many years at both Becker College and Anna Maria College. So this is my first community college, but I did start off, my siblings, myself, and even my son, we all started off at community colleges. So I have some type of understanding based on my lived experience of how a community college operates. And so really trying to learn who we are as a college is really interesting. There's some great information, even walking up and down the hallway. But really trying to understand our demographics and the direction that we're trying to go. For me as the CDE, I am a strategist. And so as Jim mentioned, my job is to come in and help and make sure that in everything that we do, we're creating opportunities, not only just opportunities, but also access to all of our students, right? It doesn't matter your race, your ethnicity, your gender, your socioeconomic status. We really want to be all encompassing around our equity agenda and make sure there is inclusivity and people have a voice and a seat at the table. And so that's what I'm here to do. It's a big job, but I am super excited to have the opportunity to do it here. And one of the things that excites me the most is that for a smaller institution, there's so much going on. Like you find things here that you would expect at a bigger university. And so I am just impressed and blown away at all of the changes that are being made, all of the developments, all of the success thus far that we have moving forward. I am extremely impressed. Everybody has been extremely welcoming, so I appreciate that. I, like Jim, am very much so a student. I really appreciate interacting with students. And so I'm also not in the classroom. However, I love to meet students, find out more about them. Again, my background and my heart is really in a student affairs practitioner role. But with all of my professional experience, it just has rolled in to get me to where I am today. So I'm very excited. If you ever want to stop by, I'm in the science wing. That's not the official name, but the science wing it is. For now. And so please feel free to stop in, ask any questions that you may have. I do consider myself to have an open door policy. If my door is open, come on in. If it's shut, that just means I'm in a meeting, but you will find that 99.9% my door will be open if I'm not in a meeting or on a conference call. So happy to be here and very pleased that you allow me to attend today's meeting.
Cody.
First off,
Also,
yeah.
Cody, then can everyone introduce themselves to Stephanie as well?
Oh, yeah. Hi, Stephanie. I'm Cody. I am the acting trustee here at the Mount. If we're just going to pass off to Justina.
Hi, I'm Justina. I'm just an elected member, but I'm also the NSLS Vice President. Hey, Jen.
Wow, I have no voice apparently. Hi, I'm Jen Garapi. I'm the secretary.
Jen, you perked up when she said Anna Maria.
I really did. Oh my God. So I'd love to talk to you just about Anna Maria because I'm kind of a goober. But I applied there last year and they were going to give me a huge scholarship. Medical reasons I had to back out, and I'm finishing my degree this spring. So I have to re-talk to them, but I actually really like that school.
Jen, come on over to my office anytime or shoot me an email. I would love to. I was there for a little less than 9 years. So I was there for quite some time.
Nice. I even had my Anna Maria sweatshirt on this morning and took it off because I was like, I don't want to have that in the Mount Wachusett SGA meeting. So I just find that really funny. Sorry.
I don't even know if she has a name plaque yet. And she's already making deals with the SGA. I don't know.
Chloe, go ahead.
Oops, I apologize. My connection's a little rocky at the moment. But my name is Chloe. I'm the treasurer for student government here, but I'm also the president of music club and crew club on campus. So yeah, it's nice to meet you.
What was the last club you said?
Musicians at the Mount.
And then
And
the other
crew.
one?
Oh, and crew club.
Crew club? When did we get a crew club?
We've had crew club for a while now.
As in like,
It's not rowing.
oh,
My dad was, yeah, he was like, where are you going rowing? Pearly Brook? And I'm like, no, wrong crew. But no, it's Crusade for Christ on campus.
that's right. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. I did know about that. All right. That's very cool. And Chloe's also a student ambassador. And so she gets to, you'll see her walking around giving people tours and doing a lot of fun stuff with prospective students. So
Chloe, I'm just going to put a shameless plug in here. If you could give me a campus tour from an admissions student ambassador perspective, I would love that whenever you're available. No rush, no pressure. If you have time, that would be great.
No, I'd love to. That would be wonderful. And it would give me a chance to see you in person. I'm here every day anyway. So it's just in between classes and work. I'm sure we can figure something out.
what Stephanie did just let everyone know is that my tour wasn't good enough.
No, Jim, your tour was amazing. Your tour was amazing.
Time out,
No.
time out, Jim. You literally insulted her and insulted Cody. And if you think someone's not going to say that your tour wasn't phenomenal,
It's
you're cray-cray.
Friday. It's Friday. I get away with anything I want.
Did you forget giving out the goodie bags? That's the key.
Okay, let's go to Ernest.
Hi, my name is Ernest, and I am the vice president of SGA.
Awesome.
And then I get to go last. I'm Stephanie. I am the president of student governments. I have jack of all trades, master of none, and a techno geek.
And soon to be a student at?
Oh, I'm still deciding between Worcester and UMass Lowell.
Fantastic choices to be made either way.
Yep.
It's nice to
And
have
I'm one of the students who's done, the pandemic has been my best friend.
meaning
I live in Lowell. So
Oh,
I've done my
okay.
entire college career at the Mount online.
yeah.
And if you weren't sold on the Technogeek thing, mine and her background, she literally made all this. She has like a whole suite for the SGA to use.
That's really cool.
Yep.
Awesome. So would you like to either, Stephanie, talk about a little bit more your role, or would you like to maybe have this SGA explain their role a little bit, just so that we have a better understanding? I don't want to take too much of your time, I know, because you have an event going on and you have your own agenda, but maybe just let Stephanie know a little bit about what things you've been doing lately.
One of the things that was big is we've had an SGA week where we showcased student government. Basically our job is the voice of the students. So we bring the students come to us with any issues. We bring it to the group who brings it to like the leadership team if needed. We answer questions that any students may have. One of the events that that Cody and I are members of is called Student Advisory Council throughout the state of Massachusetts. You may have been at one of the events on Wednesday. the webinar with Carlos, it was the diversity and inclusion fair?
Yeah, not yet. That was not for us yet, or for employees yet.
No, we had one on campus that I thought she was going to attend. She didn't attend it.
No, she didn't end up going to that one.
Oh, okay.
I think it was because of what Jim was trying to say here. They have a different schedule
Yeah,
to
we
ours.
have a different schedule on it. So I'll follow up with you on that later, but
Yeah, because we held a diversity and inclusion expo on Wednesday with all of the community and state colleges. It was a group-wide event. There were talks from the Commissioner of the Department of Higher Education. And so Cody and I are voting members with that department. What else? We also are in charge of all of the clubs on campus. We make sure they get their money for their events. That's kind of what Chloe does. And then when the clubs need to rewrite, when a new club comes in, they write a constitution and we have to approve that. So, and then we just talk about what students need. And Cody?
That, and I think our primary goal is to be the intermediary between the student side on all different branches of the campus. We have our hands in hopefully every pot on campus. Each of us are assigned to different aspects of the college or attending different meetings like the academic senate, or I'm a part of the academic and technology committee. And we bring this here, and then we're able to put forward either complaints or action if we need to. And we have done so in the past. We've had successful campaigns to reopen the bookstore. Like I said, we had two, like Stephanie said, we had 2 events that were very successful and a lot of handshaking.
Stephanie is the representative to the academic senate, I believe, as well.
Yes, I am.
Yep.
So this is very exciting to hear. I definitely foresee, although I'm still figuring out the nuances of this role and what that looks like and prioritizing. I plan to be here for quite some time. So there's still a long time to go to figure out how my role interplays with SGA, but I absolutely see us working collaboratively together in terms of hearing the voice of the students and really getting feedback and perspective on the direction in which we're going. We can't do any of this work without the students' voice. I mean, you are the most important on campus. As an institution of higher education, we serve you. You don't serve us, right? And so it is important to really understand what your needs are and really develop ourselves around those needs in an equitable fashion. So I definitely foresee us working hand in hand and co-laboring on quite a few things. Again, I can't outline what that looks like as of yet, but I think we'll all be very, very close besties together with the work that's going to be done.
And I do have to say one thing, Stephanie, you are welcome to our student government meetings anytime. We have them Fridays, every other Friday at 10 a.m.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
And yeah, and we also hold office hours for the students to come in, and that is our area so we can talk to them. It's on Kumo space, which allows us to open it up to remote students as well. And there is a booth on campus that the SGA is in charge of. If you come in door B, I think it's still right by door B.
Yeah, it's in the main lobby underneath the wall of possibilities with the all of the mission words up on the wall.
So as of yesterday, they did move it in Wednesday because they put it in the South Caf. I don't know if they put it back in the Commons area yet.
Oh, okay.
So Stephanie, really quick, you mentioned, so the SGA meetings just for this group, I'm assuming are every other Friday at 10, but
Yes.
You mentioned there were meetings open to all students. How often and when are those, or did I miss here?
We have, these ones are open to anybody, but we meet every other Friday, which is just a off week meeting. And then we have office hours.
Okay.
Where if you wanted to, if you wanted to pop in or talk to us, we have those available.
Thank you for the clarification.
But they're they're a little sporadic because it depends on each person when they can volunteer to be in that office.
Yes,
Yeah, but as far as the meetings go, one is recorded, the other one's sweatpants. So
yeah,
depends on how you're feeling that day.
yeah.
Oh, so all of my wisecracking jokes this morning have been recorded.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
they have,
That's
sir.
fantastic. That's great. I love
We
it.
should just do a year-end gym compilation.
Yeah,
We
I
probably
can't
all
wait
the
to-
jokes
Oh,
together.
that would be amazing.
I can't wait to come back.
And then put it, no, then show it on the screen at graduation.
I like it. I like it.
That's not a bad idea.
All
I
right.
like it.
So
Because it'll be
just-
my graduation. I like it.
Just
Me
for future understanding, these meetings are recorded. Are they submitted online for everybody?
They
to
are, we
access?
have, there is a thing that you should have access to called Involve Mount. That is our student site. And then they're also put up on YouTube.
Okay,
They're
so,
put on private, yes.
okay, thank you.
You'll start getting the emails for involvement if you
Yep,
haven't.
Kathy Madsen, who is doing double duty right now, is our advisor. Another one of our advisors is Jason Zaleski and Candace Shivers. I always pronounce her name wrong.
Shivers. Yep.
So,
Can I just do one more thing?
yes,
Cody, I'm going to force you to say the number 5.
5.
You ready? I'm going to force you to say the number 5. What's
do it.
1 plus 1?
5.
No, you got to play along.
Oh, okay. Let's restart. Everyone wipe. Can we go back
You
on the
already
recording?
know this one?
Deleted. Go ahead.
You already messed up. What's 1 plus 1?
2,
What's 2 plus 2?
4,
What's 4 plus 4?
8.
See? I got you to say the number 8.
Wait, you mean it was 5, right?
See? He said 5.
Now quickly do a motivational speech so we can have it at the highlight reel.
No,
Tell me
I
something
can't do that.
motivational.
and
That
I
was
will
in-
let you know, Stephanie, just for your own little blurb, our SGA is going to be changing. Because we're actually in the process of, nominations are coming in for new SGA. So, we have a couple of people who are staying or hoping to get reelected. And I think there are the 3, let's see, me, Jen, and Ernest are graduating. And then Justina, Chloe, and Cody are going to be not go for the nominations. And elections are running April 18th.
So if
Cody,
you
are
ever
you
want to
going
hear me,
Are you going for a second year as trustee
I plan on being trustee for life, Jim.
for life?
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna get a little sachet like a Girl Scout and just hook up all those pins. I get a pin each time I'm elected, right?
It'll look eerily similar to last year's.
And by the way, Stephanie, if you like me messing up Jim's jokes, further chances for it.
Well, you asked me for something motivational. I don't know what I could say to motivate perfection. You guys are all perfect.
He just did.
Okay,
We're going to leave your meeting now. You have a wonderful weekend. I'm really appreciative to have an opportunity to introduce Stephanie to you all and to you to get to know her a little bit. And we will be back.
and Stephanie, didn't you come from Worcester Police Department?
I did not come from the police department, although I worked very closely with the police department. I came from the city of Worcester. I was their chief diversity officer, so I came from municipality.
The weird part is, before it was announced at the school, do you know how I found out that you were gonna be here?
I don't, but if you want,
It was in
I don't
the
know if you want to
TNG.
tell me since it's recorded, but say that again.
It was in the Telegram and Gazette for
Oh.
Worcester. There was a Mass Live article. And then there was an article in the Telegram and Gazette, which is Worcester's paper, about you transferring to the Mount.
Mm.
Oh,
And
that
I'm like,
was
yes.
It came after. It came after, but it was an interesting transition for Stephanie. So,
But welcome to our college.
yeah.
It is an amazing environment. As a person who's barely ever set foot on the campus, but
Well, again, day 5, and I can concur. It has been amazing so far. Truly has. I'm not just giving an idle compliment. It's been wonderful. I think this was the absolutely most right choice for me. And I can see myself here for a very, very long time working collaboratively to do this work. So I'm very pleased so far.
And I'm very pleased that I finally not only meet you, but actually have you working on campus. Because from what I hear, Mount Wachusett is getting a good deal on you. So
Oh, okay.
excited to finally meet you.
Likewise, thank you. As somebody said to me yesterday, somebody said, oh, I've heard all about you, and I've heard about you here, I've heard about you here. They said, what, and I'm quoting, the block is hot. So I definitely, again, think this was a great choice. I have no questions about it. I am happy to be sitting in this seat at the Mount. So yes.
plus we have a beautiful campus.
Yes. And there's a dining hall.
You know what? And I'm going to say this to the students too. If you were to go to any other, I'm actually being serious now. I'm not joking around. I would believe that if you were to go to any other college in Massachusetts right now of a similar size as ours, you are not going to find another institution that has just opened up 13 new searches for full-time faculty. You're
Okay.
probably going to find the opposite. But we're in a position now, fiscally, we're in a position now organizationally to be able to move forward with the hiring of 13 new full-time faculty all across the board. A lot of them, or several of them, are in nursing, but it's all across the board: psychology, business, English, multiple different areas, automotive. And I feel that that is going to have a huge positive impact on the students to be able to have the full-time faculty who can commit their time to working with each and every one of you. It's a really big step, and it took us almost 5 years to get to where I could fiscally feel comfortable and responsible enough to do that. But we're there now, so I'm really excited about that. I just wanted to let you know that was all happening now. So cool. We're gonna leave you alone now. Have a great weekend. I'm gonna go down and check out the esports that are going on. So
Bye, Jim. Bye, Steph.
Bye,
Bye,
take
Stephanie.
care.
Bye, Jim.
great day.
Hold on, I need to, my mouse is not cooperating with me. I swear I'm not trying to eavesdrop.
That's okay. If you were, that was fine.
Made such a good impression. She doesn't want to leave.
You're welcome to stay.
I figured it out. Take care, everyone. Thank you
All right,
again.
bye.
You're
Bye.
welcome. Bye. Okay, so as we have to get started. So we are going to table something till next meeting, which is the minutes. So we're gonna skip past the approval. There has been some,
I didn't get them done. My bad. I
I
had a
was gonna
lot
say
going on.
personal issues that,
Yeah.
so, as we say, let's just skip the minutes, we'll probably do a double next week, next meeting. So Constitution Committee, do you have anything, Ernest?
No.
Okay. Chloe, Ways and Means,
Nothing to report.
okay. Student Trustee Cody,
Nothing until literally this upcoming Tuesday.
Okay. Student Advisory Council. There is a Student Advisory Council meeting. We do have a special meeting on, and I cannot find it, on the 13th. So,
The 13th and 28th.
yep, the 13th and 28th. So, yep, and we're gonna be working on, you know, the new elections for next year and stuff like that. So that's kind of nice. So that's pretty much it involved is part of SAC. Student body liaison, anything from you, Chloe?
Nope, nothing to report.
Okay, now I get to go find the big one. Academic Senate. We did have a meeting on Tuesday. And they were talking about, it was, President Vanderhooven, and Dr. Eisler came in to the Academic Senate. And I guess they want to take a, one of the, what do you call them? They want to reorganize, they want to do a associate vice president of academic affairs. And I apologize if my connection's going to go wonky on me because I'm opening documents, which I should have had open in the beginning. I apologize.
That's all good.
So they want to do a reorg for the academic affairs organization. So which means they want to do they want the associate vice president of academic affairs to be in charge of the associate vice president of student affairs, academic affairs, the dean of academic affairs. So they kind of want to make it all like one person in charge of everybody else, which they're trying to figure out and vote on. And they want to put that position out, and they had sent us something, but I can put it on the OneDrive after the meetings. You guys can take a look at it. So, and I think that was about it regarding that. So who is on student success? Nobody? Thought we assigned someone to student success, but that's okay. Cody, you are next with academic environment and technologies.
That isn't until May 11th. That's the next meeting.
May 11th?
Yeah, let me go triple check.
Because they showed up at Academic Senate.
Yeah, because that was a pre-plan because they needed to bring that in before they can go ahead with that plan. So
Yeah.
that was more of an emergency. We need to bring this up as soon as possible thing.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. And
let me
I
double
I
check.
have, as soon as I get that from
Yeah, it's May 11th.
as soon as I get that plan from Jessica, I'll put that up.
All right, good.
Don't tell anybody I called her Jessica, she'll get mad at me.
I call it Jessie.
No. You're supposed to call her Kusky.
Yeah.
So, all college forum, Cody?
I haven't heard anything about that. I haven't got any emails.
Okay. So, and Kathy's busy, so we do not have anything from the leaders. Any other committees that I'm skipping? Nope. And leadership team, Jason is not here. Unfortunately, Jason has a commitment every Friday at 10, so that's why he hasn't been here. And we do not have our faculty liaison. So we have nothing from the faculty, except what we just heard from Jim and Stephanie, which was very nice of them to come in.
Which is very funny because considering our last meeting with we had with Candace. I don't know if was that informal? That was a formal when Candace was here, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a last meeting.
She was talking about the raising of new teachers, and then this
Yep.
meeting comes in, he's talking about the new teachers.
Yeah. So, Cody, did you update the office thing? You haven't
I-
updated.
I did. My name's already up on there.
No, I mean, did you update the dates on it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Check my work.
I will in a minute.
Jim said
Sorry.
it yourself. You're dealing with perfection right here,
Yeah,
Stephanie.
I know.
So,
We're dealing with perfection, but I always have to make sure. So, and I keep forgetting that. And I apologize to everybody because I keep forgetting about that Friday off week meeting. That's my fault.
we were just talking. We were just talking to each other. There wasn't really any pressing issues. So you really didn't miss anything.
Okay, so I'll just have to basically put that on my calendar. It's not on my calendar. That's why I keep forgetting. And that's talking about, okay. So, so we're still doing the biweekly committee meeting. Okay. I unfortunately didn't get to watch or hop on Zoom on Wednesday. So how did the community building day go, guys?
Okay. So I was on staffing. Was anybody else staffing at all during Wednesday?
No, Wednesdays are kind of my crazy days. So I already in advance kind of told Kathy I wasn't going to be there.
Yeah, it's no worries. It wasn't like a finger waving moment. I'm just generally asking if anybody else.
I had no idea about anything about Wednesday.
Okay. So it was kind of slow, but really picked up. I handed out like fistfuls of stickers. A lot of people took Cheetos and Cheez-Its and water. It was kind of good. It wasn't really packed. The room wasn't really packed, but there were people coming in grazing. As far as the actual meeting goes, I really didn't have time to pay attention to the actual meeting. More busy cutting up stickers. You know, they come in sheets. They don't come pre-stickered. You have to, anyway. I didn't get to pay attention, but it seems like things didn't go to plan because when I came back after my class to continue staff in the booth, the thing was off. So by 12, they have canceled. So I think it was due to some reason. I forget. I don't know if it was perfectly clear, but they had to cut the event short digitally. So at least on that side. Go ahead.
For those who actually, and I apologize for cutting you off, Cody, I don't know if you got this email yesterday. I can put in I have the link for the webinar.
Oh, it was recorded, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Please send that out.
I will send that out in an email and I will find a way. I'll put the link in a Word document and upload it to the OneDrive. Okay. So that way people can watch it.
So
You can download it too.
So that's a good idea. So as the event itself goes, I did talk a little bit to Kathy about it. I don't want to speak for her, but it feels like the event had some issues in the sense that we were adjacent to the event, and the event itself really wasn't student focused. It seems like people who are already in the know enjoyed the event. Commissioner Santiago came out and they listened to them. But if you're just a student walking by, especially if you walked by mid-sentence or you weren't there chilling in the lounge room, right, watching the whole thing, it seems pretty confusing that you wouldn't know where to go in, where to stop. So I don't think many people were paying attention at all. They noticed the TV was on and just kept moving on because why would they? But I think that what we did could have been more focused if our plan was from the get-go to have a more student-focused thing from our side rather than rely on the presentational side from their end. But from this going forward, I think that if we were to do something similar and adjacent to a more statewide event, that we would have to put up more control, as it were, and make sure that our event is solid and then bring in theirs.
Yeah.
As like an adjacent instead of them being the main event.
Well, they didn't give us much time anyways, so.
Right.
Yeah. So, Okay, let me get back. Let's see where I need to get back to. Too many windows open. So how is the SGA board coming? Actually, first, does anybody have any other comments on the community building day? Okay, how is the SGA board coming?
So right now, they are ready to be printed, but they have to go through Kathy first for the funding. And then once that happens, it can get printed and then put up. So
Okay,
they are ready. They just need to go through the process now.
okay. So we've got SGA recruiting. I'm going to mention this
can I
under
type in
SGA
for a minute?
recruiting and, oh, Kathy?
Sorry, yeah, on the SGA boards, I just got the email from Haley this morning. So those look good to you guys? You're good to go? Because I can send them down for printing whenever you're ready.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. All right, I will send those to the print shop then.
Oh, Kathy, but while
Yeah.
you're here, before you go quickly,
I'm here,
any,
but.
any news on the videos?
Yeah, so I'm actually literally working on that like right now. So
Oh, damn. Okay.
I have the videos that were submitted. Stephanie and Ernest did not submit any, but I got to go forward with it now. Unfortunately, I had this thought this morning. If I had pulled it together, we could have aired them tomorrow during the open house, but I don't think I'm going to be able to pull that off today. I am having trouble getting them downloaded. Like everybody that sent me a link. Some of them let me download them, some of them don't. So I was able to get, let me look and I'll tell you which ones got downloaded. I have Cody's and Jen's downloaded because Jen just sent me hers. I can't get Justina's or Chloe's downloaded. So if anybody wants to send me the actual, if you can email me the actual video, then I can put it. So I was originally going to send it off to media to see if they could do something with it. If I actually could download them, I can actually make the video myself, but I can't pull them off the internet.
Kathy, have you thought about having them put it on the Google Drive, since sometimes Google won't let us download or send big files?
Yeah, you could do that too. I know Jen sent me hers and it worked fine. And I
Mine
don't know
was a
why.
minute long, and I sent mine to him.
Yeah, and Cody's. Yeah, did you send me yours or upload it? I don't remember.
I sent the file directly to you.
Oh, okay.
Kathy, do you want me to record mine today and send it to you, like after the meeting?
If you can do it right away. All right, I
Yes,
gotta
I
have
will.
somebody, so I'm going dark again.
Okay. So, and speaking of recruiting, Justina knows this. Chloe, you have enough signatures. Cody, I think you need 2 more and you can sign your own.
I can send my own. Oh my God.
Yeah, I just found that out this morning too.
Chloe, what's up?
So there's also one more person. I'm gonna put the link for her. Oh wait, I can't. I can only send it to Stephanie.
Yeah, there's a new person
Hold
that
on a
she needs
second.
signatures.
She needs signatures, and I told her that I would send it out to you guys and get signatures.
You can put, let's see. Oh, okay.
But
Now you can put everyone.
okay, I'm gonna put the link in the.
That's my fault.
If
I
you can-
didn't change
if
it.
everybody
Oh my
could
God.
sign that would be great, because I think we only have till 4 o'clock today.
Yes,
to
it is until
finish-
4 o'clock this afternoon.
But I think that's to finish the whole process, not just the signatures, right? So, because I can't get into my, I need to run down and talk to Kathy as soon as possible because I have to go to work for 12. But I need to see if I can, or if she can hear us right now. But I need to get that fixed because I can't get in. The form won't let me continue my the process. I don't know if anybody else ran into that or not.
So is there a way that you can send this person my link? Because I feel like we can get that done with me and the other person.
Yes, can you put it in the chat?
Yeah, let me pull it up. Yeah, I literally just got the email with the bulletin boards.
Was everybody able to get into Sarah's link?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Then she should be all set because I think she only needed 2. So as if everybody, or at least 2 of us, were able to get hers, and then I'll send her yours, Cody.
All right, I just submitted mine for her.
And I think I already signed yours, Cody.
Good. Thank you guys.
Yeah, I also did those before.
I still need 3.
You can sign your own, Justina.
Yeah, and Justina, can you put your link in here too? And I'll send that to Sarah as well.
Yeah, I just found out today that I could also sign my own. I was like, oh, okay. Hold on, give me 1 second.
That's good that we're helping each other. Cody,
Oh,
you forgot to say, you forgot to do the on-campus ones too. So I'm just fixing that for you. Because the link you have to change is both on campus.
oh, yeah. Sorry, I only my brain space is only in the digital realm here. That's my
That's
bad.
okay. I just did the on campus because I just saw that it wasn't done. So the on campus one is all set to be, you know,
Justina, is that your link? That's like really
Intimidating.
long.
It's like a CVS receipt.
Yeah.
That's what Kathy sent me yesterday, and I just clicked on it. It is not my link. Do not click on that.
I got it.
I'm like, I know. I was like, wait a minute, that is not.
That's, I sent you the wrong link, Justina.
Hold on
Yeah,
a
it took
second.
me to my resume.
Hold on a second.
Oh, gosh.
This is Justina's link.
You got it? All right. I don't know.
It's okay.
All right. Did anybody else? I just clicked on it. It says I don't have permission to submit the form.
I just sent another link.
Right. And that's, you know what? I think it's because I'm not logged in. Let me just look and see.
Good.
Gosh.
Can tell if you're on a Zoom or not.
Well,
Well, actually,
I am. Oh, hang on. I'm multitasking here.
Gotta walk around.
Kathy, I know. Oh, I also, it says
Yeah,
I
mine
also
didn't
know.
work either.
All right. Let me try clicking on it again. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's telling me I don't have permission to submit the form. Is anybody else getting that?
Yep.
Okay, let me
Oh,
try
only for
fixing it.
Justina's, I think.
Okay, I'll fix it.
I just signed mine own just fine.
Yeah, hang on, let me fix it.
And Kathy, I know I don't want to bother you, but I wasn't able to complete like my form, and does that have to be in by 4 o'clock today, or can that be pushed back long enough for me to get it done? Because I have to go to work right after this.
Yeah, I as far as your bio and stuff, as long as I get it over the weekend, because I got to get the ballot ready for Monday.
Okay, because it won't let me go in and continue working on it.
Oh, that's weird. I don't know. You can just email me the information too.
Okay.
That's why nobody was signing my stuff because they couldn't get into it.
Ah, so it's my fault.
So I emailed Daniel and I'm like, he's pretty good about that. And I did email Cammie and I'm like, I wonder why, but they both responded that they couldn't get into it. So I sent him a second link I found. That one didn't work either.
That is bizarre. I don't know. It should be working. It's set to work. I do not know why it's not working.
It's weird. I also just signed Cassidy's friend. I just submitted hers.
Sarah?
Yeah. Maybe you guys are just blacklisted.
Try
Kathy's
it
been hard.
again. Try it again and see. No, I still get the same thing. Oh, I don't know why. It's enabled. Mm. All right, I'm gonna play with it. You guys keep meeting. I'm gonna play
Okay.
with it.
Thank you. Okay, so, the SGA recruiting, we're gonna have to recruit, you know, because, I mean, it's nice to have another person, but we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do with the executive board, you know. So recruiting's huge. Next thing is, everybody who is returning to the SGA has on their calendar for the SGA University. Is that correct?
Yep.
You don't have it, Justine?
Yeah, that's the one with Dave Kelly.
Yeah, that's the one on Dave Kelly. It is June 18th, which is a Saturday, from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m.
I lied. I did have that, but not
Okay, good.
fully.
Okay.
And where is that?
That's on, I think it's on Zoom.
Okay,
Yeah, it's on Zoom.
perfect.
Kathy, I'll make sure you get the link. She just wants to make sure you guys have it in your calendar so you don't forget that because it's required.
No worries. It's my little sister's birthday, but I can hang out after with 6 with her.
Yeah. Okay, so new business. During SGA elections, we're going to need a presence on campus. So those who are running should be on campus if you can. Those who are not running, if you're on campus, promote people to.
Actually, note of, I don't know, point of order there. So if you are running, you may not work the SGA booth during elections. Only people that are not running, because we can't have candidates encouraging people to vote, unfortunately.
Okay.
So you can go around personally encourage people to vote, but you can't officially work the SGA booth and encourage people to vote if you're a candidate.
So if we're not allowed to cover the booths, then
During elections week. When we're encouraging people, when elections are happening, you may not work the booth.
Okay.
So only people that are not running may work the booth. So that means Ernest and Jen and Stephanie can do Kumo space. But if you're running, you can't be, you can be on campus and you can go around individually and say, hey, I'm running for SGA and elections are happening. Would you like to vote for me? And you can do that, but you can't do it officially from the SGA booth. But you can go through the student center, you can go through the self-cap, that kind of stuff. And you can do it in your classes, but you can't do it in an official manner from the SGA booth.
Okay, thank you for clearing that up, Kathy. So next on the agenda is promote when you you know, we're gonna want to promote write-in ballots. You only need seven people to write in a person's name for them to get elected. So we want to promote the write-in ballots, especially with a small student government voting. So, you know, and then going on to that, the SGA elections are April 18th through the 21st. And as a reminder, there is no school on April 18th. There's no classes on that Monday because that is Patriots Day. And another thing to keep in your calendar is May 4th. The CATS program is working very hard on this, and we would love everybody to come and promote it. It is called Spring Fling. And it is a Star Wars theme because it's on May the 4th be with you.
I was kind of initially disappointed, Steph, because I was like, oh no, they have to put you up to this. And you're like, oh, it's Spring Flame. I'm like, oh, okay. For May the 4th. All right.
Yeah. Well, I'm in CATS as well, so.
Yeah. This is an emotional roller coaster for me.
Anybody else have any announcements? I know esports is today. Anything else I am missing?
I have a question, but I don't know if I have to save that for later.
What's that?
It regards the MART buses that come to school. I don't know if SGA handles that or not, but I have a question because they don't go to the automotive place on, I forgot the street name. Hold on, the automotive technical place on Linus Ave. They don't go there at all, and I know that students are having a hard time getting to classes. And I was wondering if there's anything that we could do to help, like talk to the bus company to make a bus stop there.
That would be, I think the best bet would be to bring that up to probably either, my thought would be Jason or Sarah Savoy. And another thing I just remembered, and I don't know if you guys have noticed this, when you have, if you have tried to print in the last week, you've noticed an additional amount of funds on your account, on your paper cut.
Yeah. Was it cool 25 bucks?
Yes, it was. It was a cool 25 bucks. IT has decided that has been given to every student. There's an additional $25 on your paper cut. So if you get students who ask about that, that is why.
I have no idea what this is. This is the first I'm hearing of it.
Okay.
So,
I don't even know what it is.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. So if you have your student ID, okay, and you see that little fob on the back. Yeah. I need to turn off my screen or my background. So your student ID has this little fob on the back. Okay. When you go to like the library to print something, you tap that on the printer, and that is how you print. Usually you have to put money on this, but the school had decided, and it went through Academic Senate Wednesday, because I found it out on Monday because I always check mine, that there's an additional $25 that the school has put on. The school has given you $25 in printing funds. And for those students who are staying, remember your printing funds roll over.
I literally never even knew what that little thing was for, and I always wondered.
Yes, this is a printing fob.
Good
It
to
is so
know.
you can print on campus.
speaking of that, I'm one of those crazy people who don't have a student ID. And so I went in there to print something. I saw the 25. I assumed it's like everyone gets like it comes with the tuition. Everyone gets 25 bucks. I didn't know it was a gift. Do you know why the decision to now put the $25 on is?
I do not know why the decision was, but I just was told that Ellen Pratt made that announcement, who is the president of Academic Senate at Tuesday's meeting. So, and there is a way to check your paper cut funds. You can do it on iConnect. If you hop onto your iConnect, there is a little, let me just pull up iConnect, that way I can kind of, let's see. So when you go onto iConnect and you log in, there is that little, I think it's a green thing that says paper cuts. It's a green P. And if you hover over it, it says manage your printing account. And that is how you check your funds.
Yeah, and if you go onto any of the laptops in the library and the desktops, there's already an installed app. All you have to do is just log in. And
Yeah.
you're able to
And
see all
it
your
is
funds and
your
print from there too.
iConnect username and password to log in. So, yep. Yeah, because I went from what, 670 to 3170. I was like, cool.
So I was listening to all of that as I was trying to figure this out. So the college has actually decided that they're no longer going to charge students for printing. And so they did the $25 on those. I don't know all the details on it. I think eventually printing is just going to be free. You'll still use that print fob, but you won't need to have any money on there. But they did that to make it free for students.
So they're probably going to do like a $25 school year, a semester type thing.
They might, or they may just totally remove the payment requirement. I just don't know. I just know that it's going to be free. I don't know the how they're going to do that. So they may just add money to your account. But if they don't, then they may remove the payment requirement. But that was something that leadership team had voted on, I don't know, a little while ago. And they just instituted it.
Cody, you have a question?
Yeah, so because I'm a total nerd about this stuff. Is that from the recent price of tuition, not the price of tuition, but the additional fees labeled on tuition for students applying, or is that going to be a fee added later on for maybe an additional price add, or is it just a flat out, no, nothing else is happening, this is the cost the college is going to eat?
I think it was just something that the college decided that there was no reason for us to be charging students for printing. That this is just something so it was free initially during COVID when we had the computer lab set up in the self-caf, and we had free printing here and it worked really well, so they decided to make it a thing. So it doesn't, because the fees, the additional fees that were voted upon don't go into effect yet till July 1st. So this is pre that. I think this was decided separate from the fee increase.
I have $2 in printing funds. I have little stamp tickets. Can I get a refund? Can I exchange? I have the little written tickets that they give you for the printer. Can I return those for a refund?
No. Nice try. Back to Justina's paper. So anyways, Cody, you now have enough signatures. Sarah Bravo has enough signatures. Justina, I cannot figure out what's wrong with it. So you are 2 signatures shy. So if you guys want to officially vote and say Justina would sign her own, and I'm sure one of those many people she sent it to would have signed, and let her have the 7. I know Amy or Tammy would have signed it if it was working. I just can't figure out why it's not working.
Okay, so I'll make a motion to automatically give Justina those 7 signatures.
Yeah, she only needed 2 more, and she's one of them. So she was 1 shy, and I just can't figure out. It's set up exactly like the others, and I don't know why it's not working, because it did initially.
I make a motion to Justina,
I
you can.
second it.
I need someone else.
I'll second.
Okay. Any discussion? Okay, all those in favor? And the vote passes.
All right, you're on the ballot. So in case I don't get the email to you, I know Chloe got it. Cody and Justina, I do need a headshot and a bio, and I need it over the weekend because I need to get the ballot out Monday.
And so Kathy, I can, because I couldn't get into the form, I can just
Just
email.
email
you
it to me. Just
and
email
kind
it
of
to me.
type up a little
Yeah,
thing, you know? I
yeah.
can
Just
do
email
that.
it to me. That's
Okay,
fine.
so that's one.
Um,
And
You guys get,
tried sending the video.
Okay. I'm
I
sorry.
tried sending the video through like Google Photos.
Okay.
I don't know if that'll work.
You
but-
should be able to put it into the SGA Google Drive.
Okay. I'll have to figure out how to do that.
I don't know. This has just been one of those really bad weeks for me. I've had a million
Chloe, if
things
you
happening.
can't figure it out, if you
I'll
want, if you guys can't figure out how to do that, put it in the Google Drive. If you want to send it to me, I can do it.
I was gonna say I'll just give you a call and be like, hey, because I
Yep,
know
exactly.
how to do all
I
that.
also have IT standing here, so I may ask them if they can help me figure out how to download it. So, all right, I'm gonna go dark again.
Okay, we're almost done anyway, so. Okay. Anything else I have missed? Any other questions that anybody may have? Okay, as a reminder, our next SGA meeting is April 22nd, which is the day after elections close. So for those who are on the ballot, reminder that you are going to have to attend either one of the next two SGA meetings. And there will be voting for the new next SGA board at the next meeting. So I call this meeting to adjournment at 11:10 a.m. Okay.
I think it's the first SGA meeting we've actually ended early in like
No, no.
forever.
I was like,
And we started
No,
late.
no, that was like 2 weeks ago or something. We
the other
did.
one, and it was literally only like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the one with Shivers, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No.
And
but there was
actually,
another
no, the one before that, when we were taking those silly photos in front of the board.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, only because of the pictures. That's the only reason that took so long. But
Yes.
I didn't even like register that my brain as a meeting. That was just a cool hangout.
Okay,
No,
guys.
man, that
so-
was the meeting.
So I'm gonna stop recording.
All right, Stephanie, go make that